Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jack and I make videos about all things tech. In today's video, I wanted to talk about some of the best MagSafe accessories that I've been using recently, all in one place in one big video. Now, MagSafe is of course the ring of magnets that's in the back of every iPhone 12, 13 and 14, and this is what lets you stick accessories right to the back of your phone and automatically align them. If, for example, you've ever put your phone down on a wireless charger and then you've come back to it in the morning, only to find that it hasn't charged because you didn't put it just in the right place on the charger, then yeah, MagSafe is designed to stop that from happening. You can even see the magnets in the back of the phone using some special magnet field paper like I've got here. So we'll look at some MagSafe Chargers, MagSafe Batteries, some cases, and some MagSafe mounts as well. I am really into mobile photography and video, and I've got some pretty cool MagSafe accessories to show you in that area as well. I'll put links to everything in the description, plus links to any longer videos that I've done on any of these products before. And also comment below and tell me what your favourite MagSafe accessories are that you like to use and that you think I should try out next. So let's start first with this. This is the Belkin Boost Charge Pro, and this is a fully certified 15-watt MagSafe charger, complete with the fancy MagSafe charging animation. And that's important to mention because not all MagSafe chargers are MagSafe certified, and only the certified MagSafe chargers that meet Apple's requirements and that pay to be in Apple's MFI program can charge at the full 15-watt charging speed. Otherwise, they're limited to 7.5 watts. This also has a built-in kickstand for landscape viewing and watching films while charging. But my favourite feature, and I know this sounds kind of basic, but this has a 2-meter long braided USB-C cable. Apple's MagSafe charger only has a 1-meter cable, and I use these plugged in under my bed at my bedside table. And with the Apple charger, there's just not a lot of room to pick up your phone and use it while it's charging. And again, that's another benefit of MagSafe chargers. When you pick up your phone, a MagSafe charger will stay stuck to the back of it so you can continue to use it while it's charging. And the 2-meter cable on the Belkin just gives you a lot more room to move around. It's a small but worthy feature. And really, the only negative thing that I can say about it is kind of quite thick and chunky. It's about 3 times thicker than the Apple MagSafe, but I don't really carry this around with me. It just stays at home, so it doesn't really bother me. It also doesn't have the same metal build as Apple's. The Belkin is plastic, but nonetheless, it still feels really solid and well put together, and it's a fantastic alternative to Apple's MagSafe charger from a pretty well-known brand. Now, this is something that I actually just had delivered. This is the Lab 22 2-in-1 wireless stand, and it's a collaboration between Seradici and Moment. I actually backed this on Kickstarter last year, and the first few orders have just started shipping out. And the reason why I backed it is because, well, one, it just looks awesome. I love that industrial feel to Sarah's design. It's actually part of a whole matching set with a headphone stand and an adjustable iPad stand for the iPad Pro and the latest Airs. It's great for productivity. It fits right in with my setup, and it's actually really hard to find a matching set like this that all go together. And I just love it, so that's why I backed it. And I will be covering the whole set in a future video too, so definitely get subscribed to see that. And the other reason is that Moment's build quality is always top notch from when I've bought from them before. The stand is made from aluminium, it's got a real nice weight to it. The set does come in 3 colours. I went for black, but you can also get it in silver and white as well. The top charging pad works with MagSafe iPhones, or with phones that are using Moment stick-on adapter and all of their MOFT cases as well. Now, this is not a certified MagSafe charger, so it won't charge at the full 15 watts. It is limited to 7.5, but the slower charging speed doesn't really matter to me. I bought this to have at my desk where I'll usually be working for some time while my iPhone is charging. Then here on the base, there's a 5-watt Qi charger, which is perfect for charging your AirPods if you have a pair with the wireless charging case. What I also really like about it is this stand is quite tall. It makes for easy viewing at a desk. The top charger is adjustable, so you've got a viewing angle range from 5 to 45 degrees, and it holds your phone in either portrait or landscape, which is great for watching something while you're working. It does come with a 1.2 meter USB-C cable, but there's no charger included. Moment says that you'll need one with at least 20 watts of output. I've just been using it with this 40-watt Anker charger that I have. As I said, I backed all of these on Kickstarter, and the first few have just started shipping out. And for anyone else, they are up on pre-order now, and I believe they should start shipping in April. And yeah, I'll show you the rest of the set in a future video. So I've got a couple of MagSafe cases to show you. Firstly, MOFT sent me this along with a few of their other accessories that we'll see later. This is MOFT's Sling case and it has a really nice premium look and feel to it. It's made from vegan leather and it just feels great in the hand. It's really soft and it's a great alternative if you're someone who doesn't like to use real leather products, but you want to have that premium look. It comes in jet black, sienna brown, navy blue, and this really nice light grey. It offers some great protection covering all of the buttons and sides, and there's this 1.5mm lip around the cameras to protect them from any small bumps. And it's MagSafe compatible, of course. It has a built-in ring of magnets. But my favourite feature are these hidden loops on the bottom, and this is where you can attach the MOFT lanyard. The metal clasps slide right into the loops, and then now you can just wear your phone around your neck. If you're really into your photography and your video on your phone when you're on the go, then this is just great for keeping your phone always handy. You can get the case and the lanyard in a set, or just pick them up separately. The only negative thing about this case is it is only available for the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max at the moment, but hopefully they'll add some more models soon. It's a great everyday case to use. And if you're really into your photography and video, I've got another really cool case to show you. This is the SANDMARC Pro case. Don't worry, it's not just for the 14 Pros. You can get this for pretty much any iPhone from the last 5 or so years. It's made from a rubberized plastic, but they also make some leather versions too, and it will work with all of your other MagSafe accessories. You probably noticed it has this big metal plate covering the cameras, and this is for a couple of things. Firstly, for protection. The cameras on the iPhone just keep getting bigger and bigger every year, but also for mounting SANDMARC's lenses. Now, SANDMARC makes a whole bunch of mobile lenses, and they're currently in the process of updating all of them for the new iPhone 14s. Recently, they sent me their 58mm Tele and their 10x macro for the 14 Pro Max, and I managed to get some pretty amazing stills and videos with them. Some of these shots almost looked like they were taken on a much bigger DSLR or a mirrorless camera, but no, they were all taken on an iPhone with these lenses. You get this really stunning background blur with the Tele, and if you have a 14 Pro, you can even capture some 48 megapixel Pro RAW shots with this lens mounted on the main camera, which just look incredible. Or if you have a standard iPhone that doesn't have a built-in Tele, you can basically add that functionality with this lens over the main camera, which is pretty cool. The macro lens lets you get even closer to a subject, and again, you get that really nice shallow depth of field and background blur that really lets you focus in on a subject in the frame. And I think these look a lot better than the iPhone's built-in macro mode that just uses the ultra-wide camera. Plus you can get even closer still by mounting the macro over the Tele camera if your phone has one and capture some pretty impressive up-close shots. I'll link to my full video on these if you want to see more, and if you do want to try these out for yourself and get some, SANDMARC provided a 10% discount at the checkout store-wide if you use the links in the description. Next up, this is Moment's Filmmaker Cage with MagSafe, and this is another really useful MagSafe accessory for when you're shooting. I'm a big fan of Moment's other MagSafe accessories. I'm always using their Pro tripod mount. It's so fast and just easy to mount your phone to it. Plus their multi-threaded mount. If you attach an arm to it, you can pretty much mount your phone at any angle or in any way that you want. But with this cage, your iPhone just mounts right to it with the strong M-Force magnets in the middle. The magnet is padded to keep your phone nice and safe, it won't scratch it, and it holds the phone really well. If you give it enough of a shake, then yeah, it can fall out, but otherwise it feels really strong when you're using it in normal use. And it is possible to remove the MagSafe mount and replace it with a standard clamp using the screw underneath. The biggest benefit of using a cage like this is it just makes it so much easier to hold your phone when you're filming. You're not having to sort of like hold your phone in really weird ways, and you end up with less camera shake and much smoother footage. I actually used this in the SANDMARC video to capture the footage that I shot on the Tele lens. Shooting at longer focal lengths means that any small movements get exaggerated and magnified, but with this cage I managed to avoid all of that. I think I've got some really smooth looking footage. The frame is made from aluminium, it's really strong, it has a solid build quality, but it's not too weighty at around 270 grams. There are 32 mount points in total around the frame, 28 1/4" 20 mounts with 10 on the top and 10 on the bottom and 4 on each side, and then 4 of these larger 3/816 mounts with 1 on each side. These are standard mounts, so you can mount pretty much whatever you want to the cage, and I've been using it with this small rig handle, which is great for getting those low angle shots that you just can't get handheld. There are 2 cold shoes for mounting things like lights or mics, and there's a built-in cable holder on the one side to help keep things tidy. And what I really like about this is you can really just keep it as minimal as you like, or use it to build out a big fancy shooting rig. When it comes to charging on the go, I have a few different MagSafe batteries that I like to use, all for a few different reasons. So starting first with the Anker MagGo 622 and 633. The 622 is a 5000 mAh battery and the 633 has double the capacity at 10,000 mAh. And I love using these for a few reasons. Firstly, they're just super convenient for a quick top up. They both have kickstands on the back for portrait browsing or watching videos in landscape while you're charging. Now, wireless charging is less efficient than wired charging, and these are limited to 7.5 watts wireless, but they do also have USB-C output ports, so you can use these just like a normal power bank for a faster, more efficient charge, unlike Apple's MagSafe battery, which is wireless only. The 633 also has a second port, a USB-A port for charging a couple of devices at once. These both cost a lot less than Apple's MagSafe battery, and they have bigger capacities, meaning that you'll get a lot more charge from them as well. They also come in a bunch of different colour options. I originally had a white version of the 622, but it somehow got stained in my bag, so I'd recommend getting one of the black versions if you want to avoid that. But overall, these are great MagSafe batteries to keep your phone topped up with throughout the day. Usually I will carry the slimmer 622, but if I know that I've got a big long day ahead, I'll take the 633 instead, as it has a larger capacity. I also just want to mention this MagSafe battery by MOFT. This has a couple of really neat features. Like their case, it has a really nice soft vegan leather finish. It looks really premium. It also comes with this really cool magnetic USB-C charger that just snaps into place when you bring it near. It's kind of like having its own MagSafe charger. It does have a smaller capacity than the 2 Anker batteries. It's more in line with the Apple MagSafe. And MOFT has got some charging stats on the website, which I'll flash up now, plus some stats for some Samsung phones as well, which you can also use with it. But my favourite thing about this battery is the whole back of it is magnetic, which leads me on to the next thing that I want to show you. This is MOFT's Snap-on MagSafe Wallet. Again, it's made from vegan leather. It comes in a ton of different colour options. I think around 14 in total. I'll link to it below so you can take a look. It holds up to 3 cards. It can snap directly onto the back of a MagSafe iPhone or onto the back of the MOFT MagSafe battery. So you can carry both at the same time. You don't have to choose between going out with your battery or going out with your wallet, which is nice. You can just take both with you. It has this pretty cool looking origami stand that folds out like this, and this works in both portrait and landscape, either on your phone or on the battery pack as well. But probably the best thing about it is it's much more affordable than the Apple Wallet, and that doesn't even have a built-in stand, which personally I just find really useful to have. And lastly, to show you, this is the Belkin iPhone mount with MagSafe for Mac notebooks. Yeah, that really is the name, but it's actually a pretty neat accessory to have. You snap it onto your phone, fold out the little stand, mount it to your MacBook lid, and now you can use your iPhone as a webcam for your Mac with a much better quality camera for things like FaceTime and Zoom. You don't need any special software, just a continuity camera compatible iPhone and Mac. macOS will automatically recognize it when it's in place. It has some pretty cool effects too, like portrait to blur the background, and also center stage to track and follow you as you move around. Plus it has this ring that you can fold out so you can use it to grip and hold your phone much easier. It's super slim, it's easy to carry in your backpack or tech organizer, and just a great thing to have if you want to get better quality webcam footage on your Mac. So those have been my favourite MagSafe accessories that I've been using lately. I'll make sure there's links to everything in the description. Comment below and tell me what your favourite is, or let me know something that I've missed that you think I should check out next. I am a big fan of MagSafe accessories. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more tech videos from me, hit subscribe and the bell. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.